Hello, hello, it's day 18. Are you finding a time that suits you to practice? Because that's one of the key things about getting a regular practice. So does it work best in the morning for you or in the afternoon? My teacher's teacher, Sri O.P. Tiwari, he always says practice first thing in the morning because at least you know where you're going to be, because the day sometimes unfolds just in ways that you just don't expect. So if that's working, if not, try it first thing in the morning and see how it goes for you. So take a little moment. Come into a cross-legged seated position, and we're just going to start with a breath-focused meditation today. So just simply closing the eyes and just going into a passive breath. So that means just letting the inhale and exhale just come and go. And all you're doing is simply watching the breath. So an easy technique, but quite difficult to master. Every time your mind jumps off, just gently bring your attention back. If your mind's a little busy, try and physically relax a bit more. If you feel a little sleepy, try and sit up tall a bit more and sharpen your attention. Try and relax the face, particularly the skin around the eyes. Watching every detail about the breathing. Keep gently just bringing the attention back. And then on your next inhale, just gently pressing the palms together at the heart center, opening your eyes. Namaste. So let's come on to all fours and we'll do a little bit of cat-cow. So inhaling, looking up, let the belly hang. Exhaling, looking down, round out the upper back. And trying to get an intimate connection between the breath and the body. Inhale looks up, exhale looks back down. If you feel a little bit trapped here, like you've not got full room to move, you can bring your hands a little further out in front, because you want to really try and take your spine through its full range of motion here. Inhale, look up, exhale, look down. And then coming back to a neutral spine, getting ready for a downward dog. So tuck the toes under and just pushing back into downward dog. Remember, you might have your knees bent, maybe not, but the focus really is on keeping the spine neutral. And then making our way up to the top of the mat. Inhale, raise the heels, exhale, bend the knees. Feet together at the top of the mat. Clip on and inhale up halfway. Exhale, deepen the forward bend. And then inhale, look forward, head up, chest up, coming all the way up, look up to the thumbs. Exhaling back to standing. So we're going to work with Salute to the Sun A today, but one of the details I want you to really focus on getting the arms correct. So lead with the back of the hand. As you inhale, get to shoulder point, turn and ground the shoulders, and then squeezing the palms together. So you're creating your own resistance, and there's more that we can get long in the side waist, the more we're going to switch on the core below the belly button. So really focus on that, and also attention through the ball of the foot. So inhaling, bring the arms up, shoulder point, turn, ground the shoulders, squeeze the palms together. Exhaling, diving forward, clip onto the back of the legs. Inhale, come up halfway to half a forward bend. Exhale, plant the hands back to your high plank. Push through the heels, big breath in, and then exhale, push to lower. Inhale, scoop yourself up into upward dog, and then firm tops of feet as you keep the feet parallel as you go back into downward dog. And again, take a little moment to settle yourself. Almost like sacred placement of the hands and feet. Really keep a check on that pointer finger knuckle. If it pops up, get it back down on the floor. Inhale, raise the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Step or jump the feet to the hands. Feet together, inhale up halfway. Exhale, deepen the forward bend. And then inhale, look forward, head up, chest up, coming all the way up, look up to the thumbs. Exhaling back to standing. Same thing again. Inhale, turn at the shoulder point, squeeze the palms together. Exhale, keep the heart lifted as you hinge forward, clip onto the legs or hands to the floor if it's easy. If the hands are on the floor, we inhale up to fingertips and then exhale, plant the hands back to high plank, exhaling into low plank, inhaling into upward dog, exhale back into downward dog. Just a couple of breaths back here. Inhale, raise the heels, exhale, bend the knees, step or jump the feet to the hands. Feet together and planted, inhale up halfway, exhale deepen the forward bend, and then inhale, look forward, head up, chest up. Again, lead with the back of the hands, turn and ground the shoulders, squeeze the palms, and then exhaling back to standing. So the hands are coming only above the heart, they're not totally over my head, so I should be able to look at them quite easily. Last one, inhale, lead with the back of the hands, turn and ground the shoulders, squeeze the palms together. Exhaling, diving forward, clip onto the legs. Inhale, come up halfway. The weight is still through the ball of the foot here. Exhale, back to your high plank. Big breath in, strong work. So push as hard as you can, elbows tuck in, and then inhaling, coming back up into upward dog. Exhaling, back into downward dog. Just a couple of breaths to settle yourself. And then inhale, raise the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump. Feet to the hands, plant the feet, inhale up halfway, exhale deepen the forward bend, and then inhale, look forward, head up, chest up, coming all the way up, look up to the thumbs, exhaling back to standing. Take a nice wide stance, so step out and then kick out your left heels. We come into extended side angle pose, swivel around so your right foot is pointing down the line. Inhale, get as long as you can in the side waist, exhale, deep bend in the knee. So you can bring your forearm into a cross and then turn the palm to the ceiling and sweep that top arm all the way over. You can either stay here or you can come into a bind here. The bind, we drop the top arm behind, drop the front arm down to the floor and then catch the hands behind. But we really need to pull that top shoulder back if that's what we're doing. So we don't want to come into a sort of collapsed pose here. We keep the essence of the pose. If you've taken the bind, release the hands now, and then everyone inhale, come back up, back to parallel feet and release the arms. Kick out the right heel, swivel around on the left, square off the shoulders. Inhale, get long, exhale, deep bend in the knee. It's nice to start with a forearm cross, palm comes all the way over the head, and then again, if you want to go deeper, drop the top arm down behind, drop the front arm down to the floor, and try and catch behind the knee rather than sort of taking it up to the thigh, and that's going to allow you to really pull that shoulder back. Breathe here, looking over your right shoulder. Then exhale, look down at the front foot, release the hands. Inhale, come all the way back up, back to parallel feet, release the arms, feet together, and let's sit down. So coming into Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet are together, interlace the fingers and sit nice and tall. If that feels like that's okay, then we can start to deepen the pose by opening the feet. So heels together, toes come apart so your feet are in a V shape. Take the thumbs down the inside and open up the soles of the feet. Yes, it's the foot book again. So the Scottish part of the show with your foot book in your hand. Inhale, lift the heart, and exhale, just try and take some deep breaths and just let go. So less about effort in this pose, more about just letting go. Closing your eyes, focus on stretching out your exhale. If you've got longer, you can stay here longer because after this we're just going into Shavasana. So if you have got longer, take a few extra breaths here. Otherwise, bring the soles of the feet together, knees back together, and then coming back down into Shavasana, lowering ourselves down onto the floor, palms face the ceiling. Let the feet fall apart. Remember, if the lower back doesn't feel good, just come back to this position here with the soles of the feet on the floor and let everything go. So physically, we give up the weight of our body to the floor. We let go of the breathing technique and just return to that passive breath. And we let go of our thoughts, not by trying to stop them, but just by focusing our full attention on the rise and fall of the belly. A few more breaths. And then start to bring a little more life back into the body, slowly making your way back up to a seated position and finish with the 3 Oms. So the Oms have a practical purpose. It's a whole practice in itself, Om, but why I like to do it, it's very grounding physically and very brightening mentally. So we should feel quite clear and quite grounded after doing our Oms. Bringing the hands to the heart center, close your eyes, clear your throat if you need to. Exhale all the old air, taking a long breath in. Om. Keeping your eyes closed and just offering up your practice in your own way. And then gently opening your eyes. Namaste.